Welcome back to A Piece of Cake. It's your host, Cherie, aka Cali Caviar. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Twitter, it's going to be Cali Caviar 7. Make sure you follow, you like, do all that good stuff. Make sure you leave a comment on what you think of this podcast. So, today, we're going to talk about the one and only Mr. Trey Songz, the infamous Trey Songz. Yes, he's back in the super hot seat. He's actually in scalding water right now. Actually, 2 days ago, 2 women have come forward stating that sexual allegations against him. Now, this is not the first time we have heard of the singer being in the hot seat in regards to being a little too rough with women and sexual allegations. It happened, February 2008. I don't know if you guys remember, it was All-Star Weekend. He was at a party in the hills. Basically, he was with a friend. She says, and I quote, "He choked, slapped, and punched me in the face, gave me a concussion." Now, the story behind that was he invited her to the party. They was hanging out. She ended up talking to somebody else. He got jealous. She was trying to catch an Uber. And that's when she alleged that Trey Songz ended up punching her in the face, so she got a concussion. She did ended up seeking out damages in regards to that. Before that, though, which makes it kind of, a little bit, he was already on probation before for assaulting another woman, allegedly. Both cases were basically dealt with out of court. They were civil lawsuits, so they filed out of court, but, it was kind of hush-hush. Now we jump into what has just busted out within the last 7 months. In 2018, at a New Year's party, a woman that we all call Jane Doe due to what's going on because it's still a legal matter, she accused the singer of putting his hands under her dress and proceeding to sexually assault her. Then Jane Doe claims that she actually found out another woman at the same party at the same time had a similar incident. So I don't know if Trey was going around, fumbling around under bitches' panties and stuff. I don't know what he was doing, but obviously it got a little bit out of hand. She felt assaulted. The other lady obviously claimed the same matter, and to which now Jane Doe is seeking $10 million worth of punitive damages for the sexual assault incident that happened in Miami. I don't know if you guys remember, he has a house down there, or he frequently has a place down there. So, it's always something going on with Miami because this whole Keke Palmer thing, which we'll come back to, happened down in Miami. So, now, what has happened with these 2 new women? As of August 2020, 2 women came forward saying that he had held them against their will, that he basically did golden showers on them. I don't know how anybody feels about that, but these were so-called OnlyFans models. I didn't know you can only model on OnlyFans. I mean, if that's the case, I guess I need to get something else going. But it was her and her friend. They was on an interview for a talk show. She basically states that Trey Songz had her in the room and all this, but I will actually read the article because it's actually a lot better. Let me tell you in her words, as from her. She states she was asked, "What is one of the nastiest things you ever done?" And she said that Trey Songz, without consent, "I got peed on." She confessed, "I don't know what was going on. He just did it. I'm like, what the fuck, on my eyelashes." And he's like, "You're fine." She then went on later to say that he did the same incident to her friend. Basically, she was trying to leave. He took her phone and her purse away for the whole day. He held it over the balcony. He was like, "Bitch, if you want to leave, I'm going to drop this shit." My thing is this: if you're wanting to leave, let him drop the shit so you can leave. Or just call security. It's your shit. Or if you don't want to leave, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if she got mad because he busted it wide open, because she did say that trigger is a trigger. He actually has rounds on rounds. So I don't know if he busted her stuff out and when it got time for the next John, she got mad. But that's what ended up happening. She then proceeded to say that it happened to her girlfriend, who she was actually in the interview with. I'm kind of confused about that, because if I've already confessed to my friend that this guy sexually assaulted me, why would I go talk to him and go get the same type of treatment? I don't know. I just feel like somebody's a little too comfortable yelling, this, but, hey, I don't know. So she then goes on later on, of course, in the interview talking about that she's not a liar. She wanted to remind us all about the Keke Palmer previously accused accident of him sexually intimidating her. Now with that, you guys can all YouTube that story, but basically that was just Keke basically telling Trey she didn't appreciate how he snuck her in a video that she had no consent to. It happened in Miami. She went to a party of his. They actually been on the same label since she was 12, as far as the management label, the record label. They known each other since she was 12. So she felt comfortable going out, hanging out. She calls for reference to him as her brother. And she felt comfortable going to the party. Gets to the party. She kept telling him, no, I don't want to be in the video, because he did have a song. You can look up the whole thing. But she ended up hiding in the closet. And she said she was, nervous about being there, and she didn't want to talk about it, and later discusses the whole incident. And that incident, I don't have no reason not to believe her. I believe that did happen. I believe she maybe got put in a bad situation and she got taken advantage of. And because of, certain people's clout, he probably ended up being the one having the upper hand. People want to always bash the black woman. We're getting a lot of this lately. So I don't know. Keke, I agree with her, but these other two hoes, I don't know. So with that being said, Trey did respond back. He actually has on Twitter and plenty of articles about saying he's usually quiet. He stays quiet about these type of things. He usually fights for women's rights, because I don't know if you guys remember, a couple months back his page was hijacked, or somebody actually duplicated his page. He was telling women that they could pay to see Trey Songz, to be in videos with him. Ended up some women got scammed out of money. Some women had taken out loans. They was actually very upset, and so Trey made sure that he gave them all to the right person to talk to in order for a lawsuit. Unfortunately, 2 women in this incident, as far as being scammed with it, did get sexually assaulted. So Trey did make a big thing, because he will expose you. He's a real big BLM movement member. He exposes a bunch of races. He exposes people in general. So he definitely exposed this dude. And so now, with his comments, he exposes the fact, these women, of what they said. 2 of the women that actually accused him, even the one that happened, the incident in Miami, Jane Doe, she's begging him to unblock him. She's talking about the incident, that she's apologizing, she's sorry. She claimed to be sexually assaulted. The other girls also, one of his DMs, they're talking about, these came out a couple days ago. They're talking about, you're blocking me. She gives the phone number. One says, I'm on my period. I want to come see you. I can't fuck, but I can only suck dick. It just gets a little bit, I don't know. It gets a little bit, I don't know. And, and he even commented, he says, y'all stay ready to believe a bird. This is just my thoughts and, mindful set on it, Trey. Just get you a girlfriend. Just get you one girl. You sing about it all the time. You do this. We love you. We think you're sexy. I think you could do all these women without even being famous. You could have all your fun, but you really need to just get one woman or get a wife. Do something. Do everything you want to do, whatever, this golden shower stuff, and leave it there, because, it felt like a little bit too much information. Her telling us that you like these golden showers, it kind of just reminded me of Gabby Union, tongue kissing Dwayne Wade in the booty type thing. It just kind of made me feel a little bit out there. So it's fine. Do what you want to do. And if you want to do that, find one person, because these women are out here to get you. It's so easy right now to claim these assaults. And I hate to say it, because it sucks for the women who actually have been assaulted. It is not okay to be sexually assaulted. It's not okay to be any type of harassed. It's not okay to have any type of victimization and domestic violence. It's not okay for that. And it makes it hard for us women and for the men who have been assaulted in these types of realms and cannot get a voice, because you have bitches like this who are sitting there playing games, wanting to quit come up. She's an OnlyFans model. What did you expect? And then if you look in the interview, she's even talking about how, all these condoms on the floor. Whatever. Let's just get real. You have a beautiful son. Your baby mom is allowing you to do whatever you want to do. She's accepting you. Just go ahead, get you somebody, and make sure that you stay true to you, because right now it's not looking good. All these women in these in these industries right now, they're not here for you. Nobody's here for you. You're out by yourself. You're on your own. With that being said, make sure you just keep it clean too, because the next thing they're going to be talking to you about is Trey Songz doing something weird, blah blah blah. So I do want to leave you guys with the quote. I do want you guys to keep it safe. I do want you guys to be happy about things in life. So I have a quote here from Sean Combs. It says, "Don't be afraid to close your eyes and dream, but then open your eyes and see." And that is fearlessmotivation.com. Basically, guys, wake up and see what's going on. Stop messing around. Make sure that you don't be afraid to get your dreams started. Get out there, but still wake up and make sure that you're here and present, and that you're realizing that not everybody's here for you. But once again, like I said, keep it safe, okay? Have a great day and be blessed.